During my torment, my caretaker, Gertrude Banisevsky, cruelly laughed and insisted I deserved my suffering. She was undeniably evil and deeply jealous of me. I was young and full of potential, while she was aging and fragile. Recently divorced and battling depression, she lived in poverty and had faced abuse from many men. Her desire to control and torment me seemed to stem from her bitterness and despair. She abused me physically, emotionally, and psychologically. I was her family's source of entertainment, an object of hate, treated as less than human. Although Gertrude occasionally abused my sister Jenny, the primary target of the abuse was me. Gertrude and her daughter Paula coerced Jenny into joining them in the abuse. My sister Diana Likens tried to visit, but Gertrude told her she could not come inside. If she did, it would be considered trespassing, and the police would surely be called. Later, Diana saw Jenny, who appeared afraid to speak with her. This concerned Diana greatly, so she contacted social services. When social workers arrived, Jenny told them that I had run away and no longer lived there. The reason we couldn't stay with my sister was that, even though she was married and lived in her own home, she was still just a teenager and not equipped to take care of us. As the abuse escalated, Gertrude prevented me from going to school to avoid the discovery of what she had done to me. I was forced to remain in that house, suffering even more. I was no longer fed properly. When I was hungry, the food I received was rotten and spoiled, but I ate it because I had no choice. Sometimes I was only given crackers to eat. I endured severe malnutrition, often locked in a dark, cold, and lonely basement. One day, I was so hungry that I passed out. I begged Gertrude for water, but she offered me water from the toilet, which I drank because I was desperately thirsty. I know that sounds disgusting, but it's the truth. Each time I screamed, they laughed even louder. Neighbors heard my cries, yet they did nothing. How could they ignore it? How could they not call the police? Some neighbors interacted with Gertrude and her children, including Jenny and me. They saw the abuse, but no one came to help me. I can't even talk about everything that happened, but please know it was awful. I became more desperate, praying that someone would knock on the door. And still, no one came. They would drag me to the basement. No food, no light, no kindness because I wet the bed. Gertrude believed I was unfit to stay upstairs with other children. I couldn't help it. My body was weak, and accidents happened. They poured salt into my wounds and scalded me in a hot bath. I was kept like an animal, alone and barely breathing. I even tried to escape the day before my death, reaching the front door, but Gertrude caught me and dragged me back inside.